Nivedita is here by taking a video on the topic microbes in human welfare. See, this is a chapter 10 from the subject biology of class 12th class biology. Okay, this is so in this chapter we will study so many topics like majorly I will cover in the different videos microbes in household products, microbes in industrial products, microbes in sewage treatment, and more topics I'll cover. Okay, so begin. This is the video which will cover the introduction of microbes and microbes in the household products. Okay, so begin with the microbes or the microorganisms. Though everyone knows microbes cause a large number of diseases in human beings, everyone knows this. They also cause diseases in animals and plants as well. Means not only on human beings but plants and animals. They also suffer from different diseases caused by the microbes. But this should not make you think that all microbes are harmful, because there are several microbes which are useful to man in diverse ways. So, such category of microbes we will study in this chapter. Okay, so begin with the first one topic of this chapter. Okay, so the topic is microbes in household products. So first product, curd. Curd everyone knows, in every house it is used, and this is considered as good for health. Okay, so curd, how we at home, how we just make curd. So curd is formed by adding a small amount of curd to milk. Means that small amount of curd we just add in the milk, so that is a starter, or you can say that is a inoculum. That is a starter or a inoculum. So when we add this in the milk, then that milk is converted into the curd. And actually what happens that in what is there in the inoculum or in that small amount of curd, so that consists of lab, that is lactobacillus or lactobacillus and lactic acid bacteria. These are present in the starter. So when we add into the milk, that time these bacteria they multiply and grow. Okay, and what means how they so what changes they make out? So these lab means lactic acid bacteria, they release acid, and this acid coagulate the milk protein. Okay, the milk protein is casein, so that is thickened or coagulated, and that we call it as a curd. So there is means this lab or the lactic acid bacteria is very useful, and it is why I said in the beginning the curd is very good for the health. So why? Because it consists of or it contains the lab bacterium. So what they do, what this lab do? So number one, it increases the B12 means what is B12? That is vitamin. Vitamin B12 amount is increased in the curd, and this way it increases the nutritive quality of the curd. This is one important advantage of lactic acid bacteria. Second one, this type of bacteria checks the growth of disease causing microbes which are present in our stomach. So this is the second advantage of lab. Okay, so this is very important to know. So that's why the curd is very good for health. Now the second product, dough. Okay, dough everyone know. ठीक है, जो हम फ्लोर को नीट करते हैं, जो हम आटा गूंथते हैं उस तरीके के कई डो बनाए जाते हैं. ओके, डो. सो दैट मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ डो. सो मीन्स डो हम जब बनाते हैं, दिस इज बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ fermentation, and this fermentation is by the bacteria. Okay, like we have the example, not only bacteria, yeast is also, means that is a unicellular fungus that is also used. So bread, everyone know bread सब खाते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये ब्रेड जो बनाई जाती है, मतलब इसका जब डो तैयार किया जाता है, तो उस डो के प्रिपरेशन में ईस्ट को यूज किया जाता है. ईस्ट, द साइंटिफिक नेम ऑफ दिस ईस्ट इज सेकेरोमाइसीस सर्विसी. ओके, दिस इज ईस्ट. तो हम इसे बेकर्स ईस्ट कहते हैं. ओके, तो इसको यूज किया जाता है उस डो बनाने में. And what happens, and during this process, large amount of carbon dioxide, this is released during the process of fermentation, and this is the carbon dioxide which gives the puffy appearance. Okay, puffy appearance to the bakery products. Okay, bakery products में yeast को use किया जाता है, इसलिए इसको bakers yeast कहते हैं. ठीक है, और ये पफी अपीयरेंस देता है फूड आइटम्स को. अब पफी अपीयरेंस क्यों आता है? दिस अपीयरेंस इज बिकॉज ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ओके, एंड एट हाउस होल्ड ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज द ईस्ट टू मेक द इडली, डोसा और ढोकला, लाइक these food items. Okay, so this is also household. Now toddy, what is toddy? So first of all, toddy is a traditional drink of used in some parts of southern India, and simply it is made by the fermentation of sap obtained from the palm trees. Okay, palm trees are there, from there the sap is collected, and further the sap is fermented and toddy is prepared. So this is toddy. Cheese, many people they like the cheese and they just include it in their food items. Okay, so and if you will go to the cheese shop, you will get so many types, so many different types of cheese in the shop. So the cheese, they differ in their flavor as well as they differ in their texture. These two important things are there. One is flavor and second is the texture. So this flavor and the texture, this depend upon the characteristic strain of the bacteria present during the ripening process of cheese. ओके, जब इसे बनाया जाता है तो उसको बनाने में, उसकी प्रोसेसिंग में किस तरीके के बैक्टीरिया को यूज़ किया है, उस पर डिपेंड करता है कि टेक्सचर और फ्लेवर किस तरीके का आएगा. वी हैव सम एग्जांपल लाइक रॉकफोर्ट चीज. दिस इज ripened by growing a specific fungi on them. So this give a different flavor to this cheese. We have more example like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is famous for the large holes, means it is very spongy. Okay, so and this is why it is spongy, because it is having large holes, and this is due to the production of large amount of carbon dioxide, and the bacterium involved in this is Propionibacterium shermani. This is the bacterium used for the processing of Swiss cheese. Okay. Now the American cheese. This American cheese is prepared by using that is lactic acid bacteria. So this is why how different types of cheese they differ. So it depends on the processing. More uses are there in at our home. Uh, so pickles, they are also softened and make more delicious by the bacterial infection in early stages of their manufacture. And microbes are also used to ferment fish, soybean and bamboo shoots to make foods. So this is the household products where microbes are used.